Crew is essential to this play, and every night Kathy Montias is usually on stage, but she's working lights and sound for me. Misty Frank, who's usually on stage, had baptism by fire when I asked her to be stage manager for this. She needed help. She enlisted Lily Crow, and then Penny Smith is helping Mary Kay make 14 costume changes. So 14 costume changes, and depending on how you count it, 22 scenes that we're going to get through in about an hour and a half. So it moves quickly, and like I said, we couldn't do it without them. There'll be a short intermission. You've seen the refreshments back there. Help yourselves. Please, ladies, do not turn off the light in the ladies' room if you have to go in there, because that runs the outlet that's here, that's plugged into our recorder, and don't ask me any strange recording, we don't know, strange wiring, I don't know. But anyway, enjoy the show, and again, thank you so much for coming tonight.
Mama?
No.
Mama?
No, I said, Billy, and that's the end of it.
It's a miracle you're not Emory Hospital, laid out at the funeral home, but look at you. You didn't even break your glasses.
Well, it was the car's fault.
Mama, that car didn't roll itself down the driveway and land on the polished garage all by itself. You had it in the wrong gear.
I did not.
You had it in reverse instead of drive. The police report said so.
Well, you just should have let me keep my LaSalle.
Mama, your LaSalle was 8 years old.
I don't care. It never would have behaved like that, and you know it.
Mama, cars do not behave. They are behaved upon. You, all by yourself, demolished that house.
Think what you want. I know the truth.
Mama, truth is, you shouldn't be allowed to drive yourself anymore.
Oh, just quit talking like that. Oh, you just talking so ugly to your mama.
Mama, you are 72 years old. You just cost the insurance company $2,700. You are a terrible risk, and nobody is going to issue a policy anymore.
You're just saying that to be hateful.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Every insurance company in America is lined up in the driveway, waving their fountain pens, and wanting to sign Daisy Wortham, the only woman in the history of driving to demolish a 3-week-old Packard, a 2-car garage, and a freestanding tool shed, all in one fell swoop.
You just talk so foolish sometimes, Billy.
And Mama, even if you could get insurance somehow, it wouldn't be safe. I'd worry all the time. Think how many of your friends have men to drive them. Ida Hess, Ms. Jacobs, Aunt Noni.
But they're all rich.
Well, Daddy left you plenty for this. I'll do the interviewing at the plant. Oscar in the freight elevator knows every colored man in Atlanta what you're talking about. I'm sure within 2 weeks we'll find somebody.
No.
Mama, you don't have to do anything. I'll do the interviewing, I'll do the reference checking, I'll do the...
No, I said, Bully. Now just stop running your mouth. I am 72 years old, as you so gallantly reminded me. And I am a widow. And unless they rewrote the Constitution and forgot to tell me I still have rights. And one of my rights is to invite who I want, not who you want, into my house. You do admit this is my house, don't you? All right. And one thing I just do not want and absolutely will not have is some chauffeur sitting in my kitchen, gobbling up my food, and running up my phone bill. Oh, I just hate that in my house.
You have Idella.
Idella is different. She's been coming to us. She's been coming to me ever since you were in the 8th grade. And we know how to stay out of each other's way. Even so, there are nicks and chips in my wedding china. And more than once I've seen her throw a silver mark in the garbage can.
Mama, do you think Idella has a vendetta against your silverware?
Stop being sassy. You know what I mean. I was brought up to do for myself. On Forsyth Street, we couldn't afford them. So we did for ourselves. And that's still the best way, if you ask me.
Them? You sound just like Governor Aldrich.
Well, Bully, what a thing to say. I'm not prejudiced. Aren't you ashamed?
Mama, I've got to get home. Florine will be having a fit.
Oh, I guess y'all have plans tonight.
We've got a dinner party at the Ansley's.
The Ansleys. I see.
You see what?
Oh, this is Florine's idea of heaven on earth, isn't it?
What?
Socializing with Episcopalians.
Oh, you're a doodle, Mama. I guess Aunt Noni can drive me around any way you need to go for the time
I'll
being.
be fine.
I'll come by after work tomorrow evening.
How do you know I'll be here? I don't depend on you for company.
Fine, I'll call first. But, Mama, I still intend to interview colored.
No!
Mama!
After the ball is over, after the fright comes more.
Yes, Mr. Cratch, send him right on in. Hulk, isn't it?
That's a whole Colburn.
Oh, have a seat.
Yes, sir.
I've got to sign these letters. I don't want to scratch you. Don't fit.
Well, now you keep right on with it. I got all the time in the world.
How long have you been out of work?
Now, since back before last November.
It's a long time.
I know, Mr. Weather, you try being me and looking for work. They hiring young if they hiring colored. Seems like they ain't hiring much young, seems like. Mr. Weather, y'all folks here Jewish, ain't you?
Well, yes, we are. What do you ask?
I drove the drive for Jews. You always talking about they cheap and stingy. Don't go say none of that around me.
Well, I'm glad you feel that way. Now, tell me, where have you worked before?
Well, that's what I'm talking about. One time I worked with this woman down there near Little 5 Points. Now, what was that woman's name? I forget, but anyway, she's president of the Ladies Auxiliary down there at the Ponce de Leon Baptist Church. See, all the time you bring up God, Jesus, and do one of the others. You know what I'm talking about.
I'm not sure. Go ahead.
Well, now, Miss Weatherman, one time that woman, she said to me, she said, now, Hope, come on back in the back with me. Got something for you. So we go on back down there, and no, have mercy. She got all these collars and shirts, all yellow and nasty, looking like they've been stuck off in a ship robe and forgot about it. That's right. And she said, now, ain't they nice? They belonged to my daddy before he passed, and we're going to sell them to you for 25 cents a piece. Now, I don't know what her name was, but
What was
I don't know, I know, but I tell you, I said, yeah, I think about it, and then I give me another job as fast as I can. You know, anybody can see, any fool can see them shirts and collars together, what was a nickel. Them folks call the Jews cheap.
Well, where did you work at, man?
Mr. Harold Stone, Jewish gentleman like yourself, judge. Live over yonder on Lower Water Road.
I Judge Stone.
You don't say. Well, now, you want to give me this tie and this here suit when you're done finished with it.
You drove for Judge Stone.
7 years to the day, near about, and would have been driving for him still if he didn't up and die. And his wife, she closed down the house, said she gonna move with her people down in Savannah. And she asked me, she said, Holker, how come you don't come on down to Savannah with me? Because my wife, everybody here. I said, no, thank you, ma'am. See, I didn't want to get away from my grandbabies, and I don't get along that geechee trash they got down there.
Judge Stone was a friend of my father.
You don't mean. Well, now, Oscar said that you're going to be needing somebody to drive for your family. Now, what I'm going to be doing, running your children to school and your wife to the beauty parlor and like that?
Well, I don't have any children, but...
Well, now, that's a shame. My daughter, the best thing ever happened to me, but you were young yet. I wouldn't worry nothing about it.
I won't. Tony, did you have a job after Judge Stone?
Drove a milk truck for the Avondale Dairy all down to the water, one that just was.
Oh, what I'm looking for is somebody to drive my mother around.
Well, now, if you don't mind me asking, how come she ain't hiring for herself?
Well, Hope, it's a delicate situation.
Oh, see, she doesn't go around the bend a bit. Well, now they get that way when they get on.
No, not that at all. Yeah, she's all there, a little bit too much all there.
Yeah.
That's the problem. She knows that it's safe for her to drive, but she won't admit it. Hope, frankly, I'm a desperate.
Well, now I know what you mean about that. One time when I was out of work, my wife said to me, she said, Hope, you ain't gonna find you now another job. And I said, woman, what you talking about? And that very next week, I found that job down that little 5 Points. Cahill, Francis Cahill, then went to Judge Stone, and that's the reason I'm glad you folks is you.
Well, Hope, I want you to understand, my mother's a little high-strung.
Yes.
She doesn't want anybody driving her, but she'll be working for me. Now, she can say anything she wants, but she can't fire you. You understand that?
Well, sure I do. And don't you worry nothing about it. I hang on no matter what way she run me. Well, when I was a boy down there on the farm above Macon, I used to wrestle hogs to the ground at killing time. They ain't no hog got away from me yet.
Well, how does $20 a week sound?
Sound like you got your mama a chauffeur. Oh, Miss Daisy. Right cool in the night, wasn't it?
Good morning. I didn't know I was asleep.
Yeah. Right now, what's your plans for this morning?
Well, that's my business.
Yeah, you're right about that. Now, our Della say we're getting a little bit low on coffee and Dutch cleanser.
We?
Yeah, she say we're getting a little bit low on silver polish, too.
Thank you. I will go to the Piggly Wiggly on the trolley this afternoon.
Well, now, Miss Daisy, how come you don't let me carry you on down there?
No, thank
Ain't
you.
that what Mr. Worthing hired me for?
That's his problem.
Find me something to do. I'll go out yonder and kill those angels.
You did not fly very long.
Well, got a nice piece of ground back yonder beyond the garage, ain't doing nothing. I could put you in some butter beans or some tomatoes or some nice Irish potatoes. Could you find some good eye?
If I want a vegetable garden, I'll plant it for myself.
Well, I'm going back in the kitchen and sit on the stool like I've been doing all week long.
Well, don't talk to Idella. She has work to do.
No, I just sat there till 5 o'clock.
That's your affair.
Seems a shame, though. Fine Oldsmobile you got sitting out there in the garage. Ain't moving an inch since Mr. Worthing drove over here from Mitchell Motors. Ain't got 19 miles on it. Seems like that insurance company done give you a brand new car for nothing.
That's your opinion.
Well, my opinion is a fine, rich Jewish lady like me ain't got no business dragging up no bus steps, lugging no grocery store back. Now, how come you don't let me go on down there and camp for you?
I don't need you. I don't want you, and I don't like you saying I'm rich.
Well, then I ain't gonna say that.
Him. Is that what you and Idella talk about in the kitchen?
No.
I hate this being talked about behind my back back in my own house. Well, I was brought up on Forsyth Street, and believe you me, I knew the value of a penny. I remember one time my brother Manny brought home this cute little white cat. Papa said we couldn't keep it because we couldn't afford to feed it. Oh, and my sister scrimped and saved so I could go to school and be a teacher. We didn't have anything.
Well, seem to be doing all right now.
And I've ridden the trolley with groceries many a time.
But Miss Daisy, I just feel guilty taking Mr. Williams' money, especially when I ain't doing nothing.
How much does he pay you?
Well, now you understand that's between you and me.
Anything over $7 a week is robbery, highway robbery.
Well, especially when I ain't doing nothing but sitting on stool all week long. Now, how come you don't let me come on down there with your cat stuff on you? I know what I'll do. While you on the try to figure with you, I'll go hose down your front steps.
All right.
All right, I'll hose down your steps.
All right, the Piggly Wiggly. And then home, but nowhere else. Now, but wait a minute. Oh, you don't know how to run that Oldsmobile.
Now, Miss Daisy gear shift like a third arm. Besides, it's an automatic. Any fool can run it.
Any fool but me, apparently.
Now, don't be getting so hard on yourself and you can't drive. There's probably lots of things you do that I can't. It'll work out.
Idella, I'm gone to the market.
And I'm right behind Idella.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Don't you?
Now, I'm nobody's fool, Hope.
Oh, no.
I can see the speedometer as well as you can.
Well, I can see that.
My husband taught me how to run a car.
Yeah.
I remember everything he told me to. So, don't you think for a minute that you can... Wait a minute, you're speeding, I see it.
We ain't going but 19 miles an hour.
Well, I like to go under the speed limit.
Speed limit 35 right here.
The slower you go, the more you save on gas. My husband told me that. Is this your car?
No.
Do you pay for the gas?
No.
All right then. My fine son may think I'm losing my abilities, but I still have control over what goes on in my car. Uh-oh, where are you going?
To the grocery store?
Then why didn't you turn on Highland Avenue?
Piggly Wiggly ain't on Highland Avenue. It's over there off of Euclid.
I know where it is, and I want to go to it the way I always go, on Highland
Now,
Avenue.
Miss Daisy, Highland Avenue 3 blocks out the way.
Stop the car this minute, go back.
Now, we in the wrong lane. We can't just...
Go back, I said. If you don't, I'll get out of this car and I'll walk.
Now, we moving. You can't just open the door.
Well, this is wrong. Where are you taking
To
me?
the store.
Oh, this is wrong. I want to go the way I always go on Highland Avenue. Oh, I've been driving to the Piggly Wiggly since the day they put it up and opened it for business. And I want to go to it the way I always go. This is wrong. Go back this minute.
Miss Daisy, y'all need Piggly Wiggly.
Get ready to turn. Now watch out for that little boy behind the shopping
I
cart.
see that.
Parked by the blue car.
Now, we close to the front door right here.
The blue car. I don't park in the sun. It fades upholstery.
Yes.
All right. Now, wait a minute. All right. Give me the car keys.
Yes.
You stay right here by the car. And you don't need to be telling everybody my business.
No.
Okay.
Don't forget to touch cleanser. Mr. McClatchy, Hope Colburn here. Can I speak to him? Sorry, Mr. Weldon. Guess where I'm at? I'm down here at the market. I didn't bring your mama to the store. She flapped around a little bit, but she all right. Yeah, now she in the store. She look out here, don't see me next to the car, she liable to throw a fit right there to check out. Awesome. Well, it only took me 6 days. Same time it took the law to make the world. Miss Daisy, now how your temple is wrong?
Why are you here?
I brought you to the temple like you asked me to.
hurry up out of here. No, I didn't say speed. I just said get me out of here.
Something wrong back there?
No.
Something I done?
No. Yes.
Now, I ain't done nothing this day.
You had the car right in front of the front door of the temple, like I was the Queen of Romania or something. Everybody saw you. Didn't I tell you to wait in the back?
Well, now, I'm just trying to be nice. And besides, there's 2 other chauffeurs right there behind me.
Oh, slow down. Made me look like a fool, a GD fool.
Lord knows you ain't no fool, Miss Daisy.
Don't go so fast. I can tell what Miriam and Beulah were thinking when we came out of services.
What was that?
Then I was trying to pretend I was rich.
You is rich, Miss Daisy.
No, I'm not. And nobody can ever say I put on airs. Why, on Forsyth Street, we only had meat once a week. We'd make a meal off grits and gravy. And I taught 5th grade at that old Cruise Street school. Oh, I did without plenty of times.
Well, now you're doing wit. Ain't nothing terrible in that.
Oh, you, why do I talk to you? You don't understand me.
I sure don't, because I tell you, Miss Daisy, if I had a hold of what you got, I'd be shaking it around for everybody to see.
How about that? Just stop talking to me. What you say? I heard that.
Now, Miss Daisy, you need a chauffeur, and Lord knows I need a job. And let's just leave it at that.
Mama, you're talking so fast I can't. All right. I'll come out on my way to work. I'll be there as soon as I can. I didn't expect to see you all in one piece.
I wanted you to be here when he comes. I wanted you to hear it for yourself.
Hear what? What's the matter?
He's stealing from me.
Oh, are you sure?
I don't make empty accusations. I have proof.
Proof? What proof?
This. I found it. I found it hidden in the garbage can under some coffee grounds.
You mean Hope stole a can of salmon?
Well, here it is. Oh, I knew. They all take things, you know. So I counted.
You counted?
Oh, yes. The silverware first. Then the linen dinner napkins. Then I went into the pantry. I flipped on the light, and immediately I saw it. There was a hole behind the corned beef. And I knew. I only had 8 cans of salmon. There were supposed to be 9 because they were 3 for $1 on sale.
Very clever, Mama. You made me miss my breakfast and be late to a meeting at the bank, all over a 33-cent can of salmon. You want 33 cents? Well, there's $1. There's $10. Buy yourself a whole pantry full of salmon.
The idea, bully, throwing money at me like I don't know what. It's not the money. I want my things.
1 can of salmon.
But it was mine. I'd gone to the store. I got it. I put it in my pantry. He went in my pantry and got it, and he didn't say a word. Now, I leave him plenty to eat every day, and I tell him exactly what it is. They're just like having little children in the house. They see something they want, they just take it. Not a smidgen of manners, no conscience. He'll never admit this. No, he'll say, I don't know nothing about it. Oh, I hate this. I just hate this in my house. I have no privacy.
Mama.
Go on, defend him. You always do.
All right. All right. You want to drive a car again and work it out with the insurance company. Take your blessed trolley. Buy yourself a taxi cab. Only, Mama, this time just leave me out of it.
Foolish? Oh.
Come on, Miss Daisy, I believe we fixed the club out there. Oh, Mr. Bud and I didn't see you yet.
Okay, I think you and I are gonna have a little talk.
Yes, let me put up a coat. And I'll be right with you. Miss Daisy, yes, when you was out with your sister, I educated yourself. Now, I know you said he left over pork chops, but they were stiff. So, I bought you another can. You want me to put it up in the pantry for you?
Yes. Thank you, Hope.
Yes, and I'll be right with you, Mr. Webb.
Well, I think I better get dressed now. Goodbye, son.
I was just thinking, Miss Worthing. This is the third time we've been out here to the cemetery this month. Ain't even the 20th yet.
Well, it's good to come home. Weather's nice.
I believe Mr. Sears' grave mighty well tended. I bet you the best winner in the state of Georgia.
Booney's always pestering me to let the staff out here tend to this plot. Perpetual care, I think they call it.
Don't you know it's always good to have somebody from the family looking after you?
I'll certainly never have that. Booney will have me in perpetual care before I'm cold.
Oh, come on, Daisy.
Oh, would you run back to the car, get that pot of azaleas, and come put it on Neil Bauer's grave?
That's Miss Rosebell's husband.
Yes. She called this morning and asked me to bring it out. She's not very good about coming. And I believe today would have been Leo's birthday.
Well, now, where the grave at?
Well, I'm not really sure. I'm sorry, but I know it's over there past those weeping cherries. You'll have to look for the headstone that says Bauer.
Now. Daisy.
Well, what's the matter?
Well, ain't nothing. Ain't nothing.
Go on.
Yeah, Miss Daisy,
I told you it's over there past the weeping cherries. Just look for the headstone that says Bauer.
well, now, what that look like?
What?
Well,
What do you mean?
I mean, I can't read.
What?
I can't read.
Ridiculous. Anybody can read.
No, not me.
I see you looking at the newspaper every day.
Well, now, that's what I've been doing, looking at it, but I kind of don't about what's going on from the pictures.
Well, you know your letters, don't you?
The ABC?
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty good. But I can't read.
Stop saying that. You're making me mad. If you know your letters, then you can read. You just don't know you can read. Well, I taught some of the stupidest children, God, and every one of them could read well enough to find a name on a headstone. Bauer. Bauer. What letter sounds like but?
Well, now, it sounds like a B.
That's right. Bauer. What letter sounds like
R.
That's right. So the first letter is a
B.
The last letter is an
R.
Almost sounds like Bauer, doesn't it?
Well, it sure do, Miss Daisy.
So you just go over there and you're going to look for the headstone that has a B as the first letter and an R as the last letter, and that will be Bauer.
That's it?
That's it. That's enough for you to find it.
You ain't gonna worry about what comes in the middle.
Not right now. And it's very on over there.
Well, now, Miss Daisy,
What now?
I sure do appreciate this, Miss Daisy.
Oh, ridiculous. I didn't do anything. Now, go on over there. I'm burning up